Welcome back to Mercury Farms for episode 6 with me, MrSealyp. Just had a quick cup of tea in between things, and we've had some accelerated tree growth around the yard. I said I was going to try and personalise it a little bit, so what we need in game is to be able to raise your fist and waggle it in someone's direction. Anyway, yeah, we put a few trees in, a few odds and ends from the I think it's the More Trees mod pack. I really do need to get a bucket or something because I need to clear the feed area here. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off by clearing the fence line. I said I was going to do that, clear out the stumps from the tree posts, and then we're going to do a bit of landscaping. I did one load of manure to the greenhouses. The money's gone up a little bit. I might even do a test with seed. I might bring over the articulated or the semi and load up to a full load of seed from here and go and sell it and see how well. So we did the fertiliser and it was okay, but I want to have a go with seed. Give it a try, see what happens. I don't know what's up with Farm Dog today, but he's I think he's excited. There's a reason why he might be excited. It's why I'm excited as well. An update from yesterday's video. The target ovarian cancer that I put out and asked for help. You guys are incredible. I'm blown away by the generosity and the help and the kindness. It's incredible. I know I didn't want to go into it and get all morbid in the video yesterday, and you know, I think most people have been touched by cancer in some way, shape or form, of a family member, relative, whatever it might be, a friend or. And I've been watching, they do a thing in the UK called Stand Up to Cancer, and it's like comedy stuff, stand-up shows and the Great British Bake Off. And I remember as a kid watching stuff on telly about when they used to do like cancer charity awareness things, and they always used to say like 1 in 4 of us will be affected by or may contract some form of cancer in our lifetime. That statistic is now 1 in 2, and that's terrifying. And I didn't want to bring the mood down, too much. I wanted to raise awareness for ovarian cancer, and the amount of people that came back and said they knew people, mothers, aunts, sisters, family members that died from it, and I was so sorry to hear from all those people that said those things. It's always sad to hear, but the good news is this: in less than 24 hours, we have already raised £350. That's incredible. When I did the video, I panicked a little bit and thought, what if nobody donates? What if no one comes forward? It's going to be kind of mildly embarrassing, to say the least. And then, I thought, well, I'll set myself in my head. I'm thinking if we make £100, that'd be fantastic. 300. Some people, the amount they've been donating. And that's why I said if everyone donated £1, because I realise for a lot of people money's tight. I totally get that, and that's why I said if you can donate £1, it really doesn't matter what you donate as long as you donate, and that's what's been amazing. I've had people donating from £1 all the way up to what I would consider fairly large sums of money, and it's amazing. You are incredible people, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Obviously, it's continuing. The more people that watch it, hopefully, we'll get more money coming in. And what we'll do as well is we'll look at giving it a deadline, probably a couple of days or so, before we decide. We start looking for winners for the prizes, and then what I'll do is we'll submit the donation money. And then what I'll do is from that point on, if I do get any more donations coming to my PayPal after we submit, I'll just make regular donations as money comes in for that. That would be amazing. So thank you. Absolutely incredible. I know somebody did say in their comments, can you please give us updates to let us know how it's going? And that's where we're at so far. I'd like to hit £500. I mean, that would be incredible. It would be so amazing if we could hit 500. And the way it's going, I don't see why we won't. But yeah, that would be awesome if we could. Oh, that stayed a bit upright. I wasn't expecting that. Let's come backwards and drop it. Nope. Okay. Stay there then. We'll grind these stumps out and then we'll do a bit of reallocation of land, I think, was what we'll do. So, I'm just going to finish clearing these logs away. And we'll do that bit. I want to load up those logging trailers. I think I'm going to buy... There's another one by Chris Joe. I kind of showed in the mod hub yesterday. And I ummed and ahed about it. And there's a reason I ummed and ahed about the trailer. Because the one we've got at the moment, the Biobelts... is it T500? I can't remember what the name of it is. The longer one. The semi one. That's a full long log trailer. The other one by Chris Joe has got like barriers halfway, so you can put like shorter logs in, and you can have it in, like I said in yesterday, in loads of different settings with different amounts of axles. You can have it with visible barriers and non-visible barriers. I think the collisions are still there, even if they're not visible. So I was a bit kind of, oh, do I or don't I? But the great thing with that is it will hook up behind the MAN TGX, which means potentially we have got the ability to load more logs in one go. So I've got this. Now the weird thing is, yesterday when I was looking through the the stores, the store list, I suddenly thought, oh, I've already got the mulcher, but I haven't. I obviously missed that. Oh, I've got a log there. What's that? You know what? This is so much easier to control before you turn the blade on. So I think I might even buy the mulcher and put it on the back of something. So I'm thinking, what did this cost? 20-something thousand, wasn't it? Let's have a look in the garage. What can I sell it for? Because... where is it? Have I missed it? It's not leased, is it? Oh, there we go. 25,000. So 25,000 I could sell it back for with the stump grinder. I could get the mulcher. I'm thinking for that price I could actually buy I could get the Deutz-Fahr, the Clearview. Now it's been updated, so I would in essence be getting another tractor, and I could run the mulcher on that. That might be a better option, mightn't it? I might do that. You know what? I might even do that now. Bear with me, because this only goes at 11 miles an hour. I'm going to whiz back to the store. I'm going to sell this, and I'm going to get the Deutz-Fahr. So we'll have two tractors. I know I said I was going to get another tractor, but it kind of will fulfil multiple purposes then. I do like using these. I think they're cool, and if you've got a whole logging setup, I think it's brilliant having kind of array of logging equipment, but logic would dictate it will make more sense, I think. Yes. So I've gone with the Special, the 143 horsepower. I've got it in Black Thunder Black. I've got yellow rims. I've got a front weight rather than front hydraulic because I decided I wanted to have the front loader attachment. If you have the front loader attachment, you can't have front hydraulic. You won't let you have both. And I thought having the front loader attachment would probably give me more options, I think, than having front hydraulic. So I've got the weight on the front instead. I think it's a 1000. I've got the mulcher and I've got it in yellow. So I don't need the beacon anymore. This should work much better, hopefully. Stump's got already. Awesome. So if I just go along the road. But this will also cut grass, so I'm kind of trimming this back as I go, but don't really need to. Get rid of that stump already. It's hard to see because some of the stumps are in the in the bushes, so... Yep, definitely better than the mulcher. That's interesting. What's that just hit? Oh, that's weird. Go. We got there. I love this tractor. I do love the fact that now it's been altered. And thank you, Puma. Puma FBM, I think it is, isn't it? For going away and tweaking the sounds, because I bought it on Marwell and love it. I think it's a brilliant looking tractor. Love the price, love all it does, but I kind of would avoid using it because of the noise. Not because I don't mind using it, but obviously when you're making videos you couldn't hear what I was saying over the noise of the tractor. Now it's been adjusted, when you put the miters on it, wide as well. It's a great looking thing. I mean, it may not be your cup of tea, you might not like boxy tractors, but I think it's brilliant. Okay, well that's that done. Lovely. Very cool. Right. I could stand there and look at that all day long. Shoo! I think what I'm going to go with is this texture here already. It's going to cost me a little bit of money, but again, I'll just do a run. Oh, no, to me that time. I'll just do a run of manure or slurry or water, or you know, and we'll get 10-12 grand back, depending on where I sell it. Might even get more than that. So it doesn't really matter. Drop that down there. Cool. Okay, I can do something with those later. I'm not even going to bother putting the option on for like the help window. So then what we'll do is we'll switch on to the paint one, and I think I might do it square. We'll go as big as we can. I think that's probably about it. Now I need to get the texture right. And it's weird because my screen, bottom right hand corner, I find it really hard. Is that the one? That's it. Cool. And then what I might do is come in later on, if we do put chicken coops on here, I can then adjust it and we can add other bits and bobs in, but so this will kind of do the job, I think. Gives us a bit more choice. Actually, I think I need to go one step further with that one, don't I? There we go. I like the fact now, as part of the update, if you go over a bit you have already done, you don't get charged again for that, which I think is brilliant. It's a nice addition. It makes life a lot easier. Swing around so I can see. And there we go. So at some point, when we've earned a little bit more money again, I'll stick a couple more chicken coops in here, I think, and then we'll add some more chickens in and try and up production of those. I might even put sheep in. I could put one of the sheep enclosures over here instead. But what I am going to do now is potentially humiliate myself. I'm going to drive the Deutz-Fahr over, because I'm going to need the mulcher for the tree stumps. Let's just raise that back up again. I'm then going to go back to the store, grab the MAN TGX with the trailer we bought yesterday, the BioBelts TTLT from Toxicom, and I'm going to have a go at using the crane on the Man TGX. I've got better using them, I have to say. Now, again, I know there are lots of options, lots of ways of picking up logs. Wheel Loader has got the big log fork thing, and you can get a few in. I generally use the telehandler, as you've already seen, with the manure fork. There are all sorts of log grapples. I know a lot of people on their Let's Plays have been using the bag lifter pack with the straps. Been placing a ramp, and then you drive up and you can take about 7 logs at a time and load up really, really quickly. There are lots of options available, I know, absolutely. And I probably could be doing it a lot quicker, but I want to try different options. And those cranes are what are kind of not a nemesis as such. I'm getting better at using them, but you can probably only get a couple of logs at a time into the grab, sometimes only one. But I want to give it a go. Now the thing about it is that I've got at the moment is I've only done 8 metre length logs. Those will go in the back trailer, but the front one, that's actually the trailer bed for the Man TGX, is shorter, so I might have to cut some shorter log lengths to fill that up. But that's what we're going to be doing next. So this is now added to our forestry and farming services. Right, I'm going to go and get the man. Back in a minute. Now, I just suddenly had a bit of a panic actually on my way up here. I suddenly thought, I did attach the trailer, didn't I? I just drove off in cab and suddenly thought, I didn't really look. I think it's back there. Yeah. Oh dear, so busy enjoying driving this. Right, now this is going to get interesting. And like I say, bear with me, because I've, Right, let's go out of cab. So, I think we'll go... Like I said, I don't think these are going to fit on this... on the trailer bed there. They're too long. I think it needs to be 6s for this, doesn't it? Just thinking, there where the cab is. Yeah, probably 6s. What we'll do, I'll pull past a bit. Maybe about there. Oh, log on the floor. Let's try about there. I'm going to go to this one. Let's open it up, because this is cool. Now, this is where this all gets a little bit, like I say, a little bit hairy. Oh, I did it again, my usual nonsense, didn't I? I just had the wrong tool selected. If you look top left hand corner, if I press triangle, I had it on that, and for some reason it won't let me do, it only let me do some options. As soon as I press it onto actually the truck, all of the options available, side to side, up and down, in and out. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. So what I think I'm going to have to do, because it will extend, but I don't know how far we're going to get out of this. But let's see. Because that's going to really rock, isn't it? I would rather be closer, but we'll see how we get on. It's not going to be pretty, like I say. I am absolutely no expert. Is there lights on this? Oh, there we go. Cool. Let's get this down and that way a bit. Come on. And then grab. Come on. You can grab something if it's just too central-ish. That's the only downside, is trying to get these level when you do this. If you can get them right in the middle, get the right centre of gravity. Gosh. Swing head. It's caught in something. Yeah, see, this is somebody did say to me, the log grapples in game are horrendous. Look at the way that had both of those logs in there, no problem. It's gripped as it should be, and they're just going everywhere now. That should not be doing that. And that's not me, that's just terrible. Nope, doesn't want to know. And now they're slipping as well, which doesn't help either. Right, lift them a little bit and try and bring that arm in. Thinking. Maybe about there. Then put them down. Let's try that, shall we? So there you go. That's two. I mean, you know, I can't see it's taking much longer, really, is it? See, that's why I use a telehandler. Oh, dearie me. I think some of the problem here is positioning, isn't it? So I think what we're going to do, let's fold that up. Very quickly, just stick a strap on here, just one. Just hold those for a second. Let's drive around and reset, I think. We can do this, people, we can do it. And if we can't do it, we'll just resort to going back to the telehandler. Because that's what I know. I'm determined to fill this up and get a load sold. Even if this episode's 4 hours long, I'm going to do it anyway. What I think we'll do is maybe put it there. I want to be closer to the logs when I pick them up. That's kind of the theory. Straps off, back to that, open it up. Let's try this again, shall we? I need to get more central on those logs so they balance better, I think. It's about halfway, isn't it? That said, what it looks like is irrelevant. One log, yes. This isn't going to take me all day. But that's the problem. See, the log grapple on this seems to work brilliantly with one log. As soon as you get two into the mix, it's like it doesn't want to know. And it's already slipping through. That's with it already closed. Look, you can see it sliding. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's log grapple is closed. And it's sliding. Look at that. Absolute rhubarb. That's what it is. Rhubarb. Let's open it up. Have to do the same. Have to move it. I don't know. Yeah, done like that. I think I have to go manual. I have to go manual. How annoying is that? Get any closer on that. Spin it around. And there is some kind of, if it works properly, if it grabs properly, once you kind of get used to the controls, there is a certain level of finesse that you can achieve. You can really manipulate the stuff around really, really well, but the problem is, it just isn't that great. There we go. Well, we kind of got it on there a bit better. So, I think, much as, like I say, it was a test, I was going to see what we could get away with, but that's horrible. Don't like it. Until they can fix those grapples to grab properly and not allow logs to slide through, and I'm not sure where we're going to go from there. Anyway, right. Back to Old Faithful then. Now I must admit I haven't tried a wheel loader, because there was that new modded silage fork, wasn't there, that was much bigger. I haven't tried that yet, because that might work. Right, so I can grab logs from all over the shop now, can't I? Got them everywhere. But I'm going to have to cut some shorter ones to go on that on the back of the TGX. Oh, now from no, the TGX is right. It's good because you can hook up another trailer behind it. Crane aside, it is designed for it. So let's get through there if we can. Come on, keep going. No. Never mind. I suppose because I've gone so long just getting used to using the telehandler, to me that just makes life easier. I just find it easier to do, so I guess the more you would use the crane, the easier that would be. So it just comes down to practice and what you're used to. I have also found these pine trees, because the logs, and I know what they've done in 19 was tried to make them so they're a little bit different, they're a little bit more gnarly and knobbly, and they're not dead straight, but they don't really like loading up particularly well. The fir trees are better than the pine trees for loading. So as you can imagine now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to load up that back section with 8 metres. I'm going to cut some shorter ones, I think 6s. And I'm going to try and then load up the TGX as well, and we'll send a whole load down. I did say I was thinking about trying a load of seed as well, wasn't I? Try and sell a load of seed before the end of episode 2, so I'll try and get all that done if I can. It may not prove to work, but we'll try our best, as we always do. It just... sometimes our best isn't good enough, it would appear. Like I say, I could be using the bag lifter, I could try all different things. There's all different ways of making this work, but this... it's funny how some days you can do it, and you'll load a trailer, and you'll be proud as punch because it's worked perfectly, you've done it perfectly, and you're happy, and all is good in the world. And other times you do it and it's just an absolute disaster, and it doesn't seem to matter kind of how you do it. You try your best and it just... oh, never mind. Could be worse. Not sure how at the moment, but it could be. Well, that grabbed an interesting one I wasn't expecting. I don't think we're going to manage all that. There's a branch sticking off that one as well still. Right. A logging expert? I am not. I tell you what they've done as well. They have sorted out some of the issues with the chainsaw in the update as well. That doesn't seem as frantic and insane as it was. So that's good too. Really pleased about that because that drove me up the wall. We've just got too many piles of logs. Location, location, location. That's what it's about. I think we need to have a bit of a shuffle around. There we go. Try and get some of these on a bit straighter. Some of these are... I should have more down this side, but that log's got caught up. So we'll have a bit of a fiddle around there. Right, I'll see you in a bit. I'll load this one up, get some short ones cut. We'll try and load the front one as well, and then we'll try and get a double load sold and see what we get for a double load. Hopefully it's more than 39 or 41,000. That's the plan. And so I've just put the last 6 metre log. I had to cut down another tree because I didn't quite have enough. But that said, I think we are fully loaded. I mean, probably overloaded. That one, yeah, that's gone above the top of the holders, and so's that one. But it's all strapped in, so I've just got to make sure. Yeah, that's probably a bit overloaded, but as long as I take my time with the turns and that kind of thing, we should be alright here. I'm really curious to see what we get here. If we get another 40,000, I'm going to be really disappointed. We should get down through the trees as well, shouldn't we? I'm just thinking, the amount of the pine trees, you get a lot of wood per tree, but because they're a little bit gnarly, if you look at this back trailer here, the gaps in between all of these logs, it's like each piece of tree trunk has got a collision around it. It's really weird. The fir trees don't do that. The fir trees kind of all just stick in, no problem at all. You get a bit of shuffling around, but these don't seem to want to sit nicely. I don't know why. Anyway, not to worry. We're still going to sell them, so regardless. So I say I might well swap that trailer out, or I might just buy another one. Actually, I don't know. I think I might buy the other one from Chris Joe, the Scandinavian one, and we'll just see really what kind of loads we can get. Now, can I get both of these in at the same time? So I don't want to risk not getting... Oh yeah, maybe. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? Engine off. Let's get these straps off. Okay. Okay, right. Let's sell. 72 grand. That's alright. I'll take 72 grand all day long. Apart from... hello? Is that above the trigger, was it? Oh, there we go. Oh, I've got to sell that separately now. What will I get for that one log? 500? For 1,482? Hooray. Well, you know what? That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Yeah, because we have got this trailer here too. God, we've got a lot of logging trailers, haven't we? If I disconnect this one should hook up as well, shouldn't it? But then again, I might sell this one. It does hook up, doesn't it? They all work, that's the main thing. It's a pity we can't daisy chain more of them at the moment, but absolutely awesome. Actually, no, I need to hook that one back up. Right, well, that's that. I might well get the other one. I think next episode I'm probably going to do some wood chipping, because I haven't done any wood chipping yet. I've just been testing out different theories and ideas with regard to loads and log sizes, and I'm quite happy with 72. Well, it was 73 odd, wasn't it, with the extra log. We're building up quite a fleet of trailers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head off, and I said I was going to sell a load of seeds just out of curiosity. I've still got a load of 8 metre logs over there chopped that need to be loaded. So we'll load those, we'll get these over and sold, and then let's say a bit of wood chipping. Right, I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, I'm really stoked with that, that's really cool. Did I just say stoked? Blimey. Have I become Australian? Right, I really do hope the money we just made doesn't turn out to be wasted. But, so now we've got the collateral to buy seed. 48,000 litres though, that's a lot of seed. Just hope we do alright on this. No, we don't want lime, we want seeds. Okay. Let's watch the money just plummet, shall we? I'm curious. Because it's weird, the first fertiliser I did, when I did it on one of the episodes before, was it episode 3? Where I did the small trailer. Someone had suggested you could do it. I took the Fleagle, which is just under the tree here. We only made about, was it 4,000 or 6,000? It didn't. We didn't really seem to make a lot of money. And I thought, oh well, never mind. You know, it's one of those things. Then when I did one of the loads overnight, I did all right out of it. Pretty good actually. So yeah, I'm just curious now. Okay, so 38 grand. So we need to make more than 38 grand. Let's put the cover on. Don't want any of this seed blowing away. We need to make every penny count. I'm hoping, because it's a new day, everything kind of resets itself. So selling water, I haven't done any water since midnight, so selling water at the livestock market, at the greenhouses, those kind of things, I'm hoping that's reset as well. I don't know what the cycle is for that, because I know as you start to sell, like anything else, the more you sell of it, the price drops. So yeah, I don't know, I assume this is just the same at the garden centre, but we're about to find out. I'm just glad I can help out the garden centre. They need seed to sell to their customers, and we had some spare. That's what I'm going with. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Come on. I want this to go up really quick. Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa, mama. Okay. Yeah, 73,000. So we just made this. This is the craziness of this, right? We just made the same. For selling, mind you, to be fair, it cost me 38 grand, to, I suppose, to buy it. So 40 is what we're looking at. 30. Blimey. About 35 grand we made. That's alright. That's good. Good stuff. Right, well. We know we can sell seed as well. And I know, obviously, with that new, the all crops kind of silo thing, I suppose if you wanted to, there's no reason why you couldn't fill up from that, whatever crop you wanted to, wait for a great demand wherever. I know I missed the sunflower the other day when I went round. A couple of people commented, and on the sell page here, I went across the sunflower and I looked at the prices at the top. Didn't even go down the bottom to Windmill Hill. I completely forgot. If we zoom in now at the price for sunflower, there we go. So 1239 1443, and I think I sold it at did I sell at the livestock market in the end? I think the sunflower, I can't remember now. But down the bottom, I think it was at about 19 something at Windmill Hill. Now Windmill Hill doesn't take all crops, and that's probably why I didn't look. It didn't even dawn on me. And even vehicle shop grains, I don't think I went any lower than the two at the top. So I kind of missed that. So I suppose you could, if you wanted to, you could just become a commodities broker, and you could just literally go to the silo, fill up on whatever you want to, and you could just go around the map just selling products. You know, again, at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you. With the options of farming and forestry and all the other things we can do, and obviously on Jim's map with all the other options that he kind of gives you, you can do whatever you like, can't you really? But there we go. So we've redone the yard a little bit, ready for some chickens. I made an absolute meal of loading up that trailer. I don't like that crane. The grab is awful. The crane I can operate no problem at all. The grab is just horrific. And we made a bit of money over there. We just sold a bit of seed. That's not too bad. And if you want to keep donating, absolutely keep donating to Target Ovarian Cancer. If you want to go to my PayPal link, that'd be absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you didn't catch yesterday's video, check that one out because I kind of talk about it in a bit more detail on there. But we've come to the end of another episode here on Mercury Farms. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm sure you were watching me doing the login thinking he's awful, I can do better than that. That's fine, absolutely. If you have enjoyed this episode, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to share this video, then please be my guest, whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.